Welcome, family. Come on in. Come on in. It is your girl, Queen Zai, coming at you today. I am coming on here today to talk to you guys about, walking in your purpose and not being afraid to walk in your calling. All right. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like and subscribe and click the notification bell to my channel so when I upload new content, you guys will be the first ones to know about it. All right, y'all. I come to y'all today to talk to y'all about, walking in your purpose. Lately, I've been doing videos on here about, walking away from magic, but stepping into your power and your authenticity. Authenticity. I don't know how to say. Authenticity. I don't know how the fucking word goes, but anyway. The authentic you. Alright? I can't get that shit out, so we ain't gonna worry about it. So anyway. So I've been making a lot of videos about stepping into your power, but I've been making those videos because the universe has been dealing with me, the divine, the creator of all has been dealing with me about, my purpose and walking in my power. All right. And so with that being said, I had received some messages from the divine that had instructed me that this is my place. Helping people find their place in their own life is what I'm best at. Motivating people to be the best version of themselves. That's what I'm good at. Taking nothing and turning it into something. That's what I'm good at. And so, not that I'm not good at other things. These are the things that I'm best at. All right? Helping people find the the root causes of their issues in their lives. That's what I'm good at. So with that being said, the universe had sent me some messages that I was working against myself with the tarot channel that I created and the tarot business that I created. Not that tarot itself is bad. Not that having a YouTube channel is bad. But I was encouraging people to lean and rely on the tools versus the creator. And so my channel had just started growing, y'all. Just started growing. And I had to stop or close that business down. That channel, shut it down. And eventually I will be shutting the whole business down. And primarily, I guess I'm gonna just go back to the house real quick. Primarily because, again, if I'm teaching you guys what truth is and how to come out of religion and how to lean and be an independent thinker on your own, how can I then advise you to go to a tarot reader and always seek a tarot reader for, the problems or the answers in your life? And so I had felt this way, and I started struggling to make videos for that channel. And I was making videos on a daily basis, but unlike a lot of people, it only took me a week to see the error in my ways, all right? Because I wasn't walking in my purpose. And when you walk in your purpose, it provides a way for itself. It is no amount of black magic, spells, or curses that you can do to bring yourself to the reality of, I need to trust what I have in me, and I need to trust the creator of all, that what I'm doing is the best thing for me. And that comes with experience. You feel me? And so, what I'm learning, or what I have learned, is that I'm doing all of those tarot watchers or viewers or people that watch those tarot videos on my channel. I'm doing them all a disservice because I'm telling them what's going on, but I ain't telling them how to help themselves, how to trust the Creator, how you don't have to know everything in order to solve certain shit in your life. You feel what I'm saying? All you gotta want to do is have the want and desire and the connection to the divine. And so I'm learning that walking in your purpose, sometimes, you know, people ain't gonna understand. You know, you're gonna lose some supporters. It's some people that don't support me walking away. You know, they feel like, okay, well, you brought something different to the table. Yeah, that was true indeed. I brought something different to the table. However, the Most High is requiring a different table. Okay? The Most High, because that's who I'm serving. They're requiring something different from me. You know, I know I look like shit today, y'all, but I really wasn't prepared for that. You know, for the last year, I've been building that business, that brand, and to walk away from a brainchild is very difficult for a person that is a person that completes shit, okay? But I feel like it's necessary, and it's hard. You know, I'm doing everything I can not to get emotional, because I know the emotions is just the fear of the unknown of, okay, well, how I'm gonna make my money, how I'm gonna, you know, survive, because I didn't walk away from one career in a year. I've walked away from multiple careers in a year. And that's scary. That's very scary. You know, I've walked away from my barbering business. I'm walking away from my tarot business to the unknown, to the I don't know how. But I'm trusting. I'm trusting all the books I read, spirit guides, all the thoughts, and it's scary. And I know y'all like, wow, what's this girl problem? Like, I want y'all to know it is never easy to walk in faith. But it is required. And you can do it the easy way, or you can do it the hard way. And I'm choosing to go the easy way by exerting my willpower over the circumstances, over the victories, over the abundance that I have received. I'm walking away from it all. And it is scary, y'all. It is scary not knowing how I'm going to do things, how I'm going to pay this, how I'm going to pay that. But it is required of me. And I know that some of y'all may be going through the same thing. I'm already at my house, so that's why I can, you know, do this whole little crying spew. But I know some of you guys are going through the same thing. And I will tell you to trust the divine over everything, okay? Trust your intuition. Trust your spirit, man. Trust that you're making the right decision at the right time, and that when one door closes, that 1,000 more doors and windows will be opened unto you, okay? And one thing about my channel, unlike a lot of people's channel, y'all, I'm growing with y'all. You know, unlike a lot of people, they know every fucking thing. You know, I don't know everything, but I am a person that's willing to go out here and invest in myself to learn it. You know, as a person who has had multiple careers, I mean, from restaurant jobs to businesses that I've owned to you name it, I've done it for employment. I could write y'all a whole book on how to be a Jackie of all trades. That's what I consider myself, a Jackie of all trades. So I know that I'm going to be all right, because between me and the spirit guides, like, and between me and the universe, like, I haven't failed, you know. And so even when I've dropped the ball, you know, I'm a Pippins, you know. And so I know how to rebound that motherfucker. But it's just hard walking away from everything that you know and love and trust to go to the unknown. But I feel like at the level that I have reached in my faith, the ultimate test of faith is to do this. Like, it's no more, nothing else I can learn. It's nothing else at this level. It's always more to learn on the next level, but at this level, like, I have reached the ceiling, y'all. And so some of these tears are tears of joy, because I know on the other side of this, it is so much happiness, abundance, joy, peace, you know, prosperity, and love. I just don't see it right now, y'all, because I'm human, and I'm just trusting that it's there, okay? I am totally walking in faith to walk away from my businesses, y'all. But I've been so busy trying to maintain them that sometimes I feel like they own me instead of I own them. And that's a hard position to be in when you talk so much about freedom and walking away from things that hold you back. And for some of y'all to walk away from 10, 15 years of your life, it is a lot. And I feel like I'm going through like a spiritual divorce almost. And I'm breaking away from things that I feel limit me. And I want to tap into a more unlimited potential of myself. So I'm having this real ass fucking conversation with y'all, because I know I'm not the only person going through this. I'm not the only person that has really freed themselves from black magic, you know, self-sabotage and things like that. And then you get to a place and then you just like stuck. And it's because of fear. Because you left those things behind to a degree, but you're not totally prepared to walk totally away. And what walking totally away means. My journey started off 41 years ago. And it's taken me 41 years to break through a lot of dogma, a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts, a lot of determination, a lot of courage, a lot of fears I had to walk through, you know. And I feel like it's over and my next chapter is here. And it's saddening me, but it's making me sad, but at the same time, it's like this is tears of like joy, tears of like release, and tears of like I made it past that shit. And just looking at how I made it past, I just know that it had to be from the divine. You know, even right now as I'm sitting in my car in front of my house looking crazy, right? In front of my neighbors and all. It's not about who sees you do what. It's about how you see yourself going through the things that you went through, or the things that you're going through, or the things that you will go through. And I see myself as I walk away becoming even more stronger, even more courageous, even more fearless, you know, even more abundant, even more successful. But I know that if I stay where I'm at, in this contentment of, yeah, I built this and I'm comfortable. I don't have to leave my house if I don't want to. I don't have to, you know, go and, you know, subject myself to a 9 to 5 if I don't want to. And it's like, and you're not happy with that? Because I don't feel like I'm fulfilling my whole life's purpose until I turn on this camera and start talking to you guys and start, you know, telling you guys about being better versions of yourself. And don't rely on the shit that's trendy. Don't just be flipping and flopping. Do your fucking research, you know. Let me light my joint to calm my nerves down. This is not a weed joint because I'm actually also trying to reduce how much weed I smoke. So I've been smoking lavender, which is dramatically changed my life and my perception of so much. And it's so strange because I didn't think that I would be so relaxed off of the lavender where I would need a joint. But last night, for the first time since I've been 15 years old and smoking weed, I slept. I didn't smoke no weed. I smoked a joint of lavender before I went to sleep. And I slept from maybe 10:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I never sleep that long. And so that showed me some things in itself. You know, not the fact that I'm tired. I don't ever really, you know, do too much shit that requires me to exhaust a lot of energy except for the readings. But, and even that, the universe and my ancestors been talking to me about, you know, stop giving my energy away through those readings to people. You know, I'm getting those messages through tarot readings to help heal the land. But I was selling them the hype of the business. And I'm not in business to be a business. I'm in business to help people. And I had to remember that. And maybe lavender made me realize that. Maybe having that one sober night helped me realize that I'm headed down the wrong path and it's only going to get more complicated. So I can either turn around and go back to where I got lost at and start from there, and or I can keep going down the path of being lost and be lost forever. And that's a hard decision to make when, you know, I made good money. Good money. Look, I've been on my way to manifesting making 6 figures. I don't know if you know, I've been trying to get in the $100,000 range. I ain't gonna lie to you now. That's where I've been going. But the universe is saying to me that I can still have $100,000, $200,000, millions of dollars, be a multimillionaire, even be a billionaire, and not compromise my integrity. And not that I was intentionally doing it, but as I started to make videos and watch other people's videos and see how they were drawing in, you know, their viewers, I started to notice where I began to start selling my ability short to entertain people. And that's where a lot of churches went wrong. So I'm doing the same thing that I walked away from religion for, just in a different aspect. And that's why I had to walk away from that. Not saying that I can't do, healing readings that help heal people, but that's not what people are clicking on. People are clicking on the drama, the problems, the this, the that. And I'm starting to see in my world, not that I have a lot of problems, but when the problems start affecting my children and my grandkids, that's when the fuck I got a problem. And so I'm walking away not only for myself, I'm walking away for you, but also my kids and my grandkids, my future grands and great-grands. From, tarot being a business. It's not a business. It's for me to help people. Now I may sell things that I've made or spent time making, but I shouldn't sell the messages, channeled or not, from the Most High. I'm no better than them. And for that, I'm sorry that I even done that. Because I don't know, some of you may watch me on my other channel. And I shouldn't have done that. And a real person will right their wrongs at whatever expense. And even if I lose some viewers on here for being real and letting you know that, I had got blinded for a second. And you could tell I stopped recording videos here, then I picked it back up, then I stopped again, and I picked it back up, and I did way better mentally with who I was and what I wanted to achieve before I really got into tarot. And then once I got into tarot, it became a business. It became build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. And as a hustler, anybody who know a hustler know you only need something that's gonna bring you $1 and you gonna take off with that fucking shit. So that was a default of mine for being a hustler, not knowing the right things to invest in, the right things to put my energy into. Again, tarot is not bad, it's how you use it. I got into tarot to heal myself, and I started to heal. And I started my tarot business to help people evolve and transform their lives. But because I'm a hustler, because I'm human, I allowed my desires, my wants, my visions of an outcome. I made some choices that I want to take back. And if I can't take it back, then I want to stop it and not do it again. The Creator is the creator of all of us freely, free of charge. How can I? Donations is one thing. People donate, that's one thing, but to charge people for messages that the universe is giving me to give to them, I'm no better. And so with that being said, in order for me to walk into my life's purpose, I have to walk into my life's purpose and know that my life's purpose may not provide the lifestyle that I want initially. All right? Maybe not even within the first 5 years. Okay? But I need to be confident enough to not change the plan, to not change the mission if I change the plan. I changed the plan, which made me have to change the mission. And so then it became all about the likes, the shares, and subscribes, the bookings, that shit. When it was only ever was supposed to be about getting the messages to the people. Because they can't get them from the church no more. They can't get them from the pastors and the spiritual, most of the spiritualists no more, because these people are guilty of the same thing that I found myself guilty of: compromising your integrity for $1, selling you a dream, selling you hope for $1. Hope is ours for free. The best things in life are free. That's life, that's love, that's precious breath in your lungs, that's effort, that's ambition, that's energy. It's all free. So why the fuck am I charging? Why was I charging people for that? You know, and it got frustrating to me, especially when I first started and I was connecting with people and I was helping them. But then I was so financially scrapped. It's like, oh, you should charge them for that, or you should charge them for that, or you should charge them for this. And within the next 90 days, I will completely close out my whole tarot business. I'm going to go to the Secretary of State where I registered my business. I'm going to close out all the businesses of this business, and I am going to invest in a healing business that was originally supposed to be this way, but I got sidetracked by the money, by the shine of the money, by the accomplishing things and buying shit. So I say all that to say to you guys, look, trust your gut, your intuition. Don't let nobody feed your spirit with what messages the universe has for you unless you ask them. All right? And if you ask them and they're really a servant of the Creator, they ain't gonna charge you. But you should never take nothing from someone without giving them something for it, because for me to learn the things that I know, it costs me something. So you shouldn't think that you should come to any spiritualist, medium, psychic, and think that you're gonna get it for free, or that you should want to give it for free. You should want to give to receive, you know. And that's the energy that I'm starting to be in. You know, I gotta give people my purpose in order to receive the blessings that the Most High wants me to have. Notice what I said, the blessings that the Most High want me to have, because I gotta be a creative enough creator that I know that I'm only co-creating with the universe, okay? I'm the universe partner to control my life. It ain't my life to really control. So I'm learning to be humble to the Creator, to the spirits, to the Most High, especially the Holy Spirits. Because some of these spirits that I probably been listening to ain't been the holiest of holies. And that's why I did a video about what black magic and how to remove black magic, because I had to do that on myself in order to see the errors in my ways and to become and to step into my purpose. You know, and not saying that, you know, any of you guys have seen that side of me, because on this channel I always, you know, spoke from the heart. I don't think I did any tarot reading videos on this channel. You know, but, you know, I feel as though I still have the same psychic abilities that I had when I was using the tarot cards. I feel like I'm still connected to spirit enough to where I can be utilized without the tarot. I'm learning how to... Tarot is a tool. It helps you do your job. It don't do your job for you, though. And that's what I had to learn. And that's what I have learned. Tarot is a tool. But just like any tool, Yeah, anybody who work with tools know we have our favorites. Don't get me wrong. I got a pair of scissors. Better yet, I got a pair of shears for cutting hair. I think I spent like $700 on these goddamn shears, and they don't look like nothing but a regular pair of shears. But I'm telling you, these is the Cadillacs of cutting. Do you hear me? Look. You know the difference between a fucking Ford and a goddamn Cadillac. Period, point blank, goddamn it. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, okay? So it's one of those things where I know that tarot is a tool and I need to use it as a tool. But when you give my messages and my channel messages, it needs to be more of me. Just like when I'm standing behind a chair, and less of the tool, because the tool is going to do the work that it's designed to do. It's still about the user of the tool. And so I feel like I was abusing my tools. You know, I wasn't taking care of them, you know. And so I feel like they wore out and now I got to replace them with other tools that are more ergonomically designed for me in that spirit. So like I said, don't be afraid to walk in your purpose. Even if nobody understands it, even if nobody agrees, even if nobody supports, all right, even if nobody is there, walk in your purpose. Okay, I told y'all when I first started making videos, every video that I have ever made, I have watched, whether it's tarot or not. And so when I was creating all of those videos about drama, I was in turn putting drama into my own life that didn't even fucking exist, because I'm saying it. I'm putting spells on myself. See what I'm saying, y'all? That's why the fuck I look crazy today. Okay, because I've been having a day of what the fuck have I... Like, I had that day like, what the fuck, okay, is going on? Okay, no earrings, no makeup. I can't even get my dreads to cooperate because I'm just in this unbelievable... I can't believe that I played myself. And it wasn't that I intentionally done it. You get caught up in shit. And that's why it's so important for us to meditate and take those breaks. Oh shit, I done just spit all on the fucking car, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hey, hey, look. You know you're a damn old person when you got damn... When you go spit and that motherfucker just flop right 1 inch from where the fuck you tried to spit it from. See, when you're young, you can spit down there across the whole motherfucking car, house, all that shit. Yard, all that. But when you get older now, not so much. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get back on my journey. But, I did want to just tell y'all that, you know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to walk in your calling and your purpose, because the other side of not walking in your calling and your purpose is losing your life trying to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? And so that was basically the reality call that I had got. Was like, you know what? You wake up and walk in your calling, because it's a lot of motherfuckers out here ain't doing that shit. And if you the only one that's doing it, then that means you're the leader. And you got to be okay with being a leader and not being a follower. And so quickly we jump on the bandwagon and we don't even understand that we are following people. And we'll follow them right on the hell. And that's why it's important for us to not only know our life's purpose, but to keep it in the front of our mind. Okay? Like, when I first got into barbering, I had to transform my mind into that of a barber's mind. It wasn't like I just decided I wanted to cut hair and I was a barber. No, I had to think like a barber. I had to act like a barber. I had to go to school and study to be a barber. And I've done all of these things to be a spiritualist, yet instead of me finding my niche, the one that's really for me. I went with what was popular. And it ain't like I had liked to do it, y'all. Anybody who know me know I hate motherfucking knowing people business. Anybody who know me know that shit. I hate fucking knowing people business. The last thing I want you to do is call and tell me your business, because I'm a fucking empath. I feel all that fucking shit. Literally. And I took on all of that fucking bullshit, and I'm a whole fucking empath. And that was the reason why everything that I was reading on them tarot cards kept fucking hitting my life. To the point, I ain't even got no dude. Because I'm trying to focus on, you know, building myself and my business and my brand, you know. And I'm reading cards about, you know, this person got this problem. That person got this problem. And XYZ. You know, this happening, that happening. And then what was funny was that my niece, somebody who I've never, ever had a relationship with, like, in a sexual tone, she's popping up in my reading, having all kind of drama and shit, and then I'm being called in the physical with this drama. People trying to, you know, put me back into the old me, you know, and I've never heard from none of y'all. The old me is a motherfucking fighter. Look, the old me, I don't give a fuck about that pretty girl shit. I never cared about what the fuck I look like, ever. I don't give a fuck about the scars in my face. All that shit let me know is that the fuck I survived your bitch ass, okay? I feel like I've never backed down from a motherfucking fight is what I'm telling y'all, okay? And so, I've never backed down from a fight, but then I see, motherfuckers trying to, you know, jump me about my niece. And the only thing I'm trying to do is make sure my niece ain't in no bullshit. Motherfucker trying to jump me about my niece. That ain't turn my motherfucking light on, y'all. Cause the one thing that did was push my buttons to go. I said, it ain't gonna take number one little fucking piece of fucking inchworm to fucking pop off, and I'm gonna beat this bitch's ass. That's why I was, hey, y'all, I'm a fighter. I don't know no other way to handle people. I don't know no other way. I don't know all that peace, love, and light shit when I'm upset. You feel what I'm saying? So my little niece had done got me riled the fuck up by her, right? So I'm running in like, oh, every day I'm talking about fighting. I don't even think I made no videos on this channel, because I was like, I knew I was about to go to jail, y'all. I had to have my bail money set to the side and everything. And I still didn't put the two and two together. That I had just read that in my tarot cards. And then I remember when I'm out there with my niece, I said, I just had this come up in my reading, and yet I was almost about to fail the fucking test. And it was the fact that I remembered I had this shit in my reading, and I had told myself in one of my videos that I had watched back over not to fucking fight nobody. If I hadn't watched that video that morning, y'all, I would be in jail right now, because I probably would have killed that little ass girl about my niece. Because come to find out, this little girl, 19 years old, talking shit to a 41-year-old fighter. Bitch, I've been fighting longer than your ass been alive, and you want to come talk that shit to me about you gonna break me? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She thunk wrong, goddammit. I'm telling y'all, I was pissed. But anyway, you know, because I didn't even realize that as an empath, I had done took on that energy. I had done took on all of those people's energy of fighting and jumping people and being violent. You feel me? So when that shit started playing out in my motherfucking life, I ain't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I was like, okay, so yeah, you gonna go ahead and go to jail. You gonna beat this bitch's ass and go to jail. And then how the fuck that's gonna look? Cause the only motherfucker you know that will bail your ass out of jail, you ain't even fucking talking to at this point. So who gonna you got the money to bail yourself out. Who gonna go put their name on a bond for your stupid ass? So you know, slowly but surely, I noticed that the little girl, she was really just, you know, trying to get some clout. So I let her get the clout and run in her mouth, because I'm a fucking adult. But the whole time she talking, I had all kind of thoughts going through my head. Mostly ones to snatch her little ass up and break her little ass in half for even talking to a queen like that. But I had to remember who I was and what I'm standing for. Now I'm radiating peace, light, and love in my everyday actions, in my everyday interactions, and all my conversations. So why would I have allowed that little bitty ass fucking nothing of a person bring me down to their level? And so when I remember that I'm trying to walk in my purpose, it made me walk away from hurting this little girl. Because if my little niece beat your ass, girl, I'm going to probably put your ass in a coma. I'm letting you know this right now. If my niece beat your ass, who ain't never goddamn took no formal training, and me who have taken formal training to whoop a motherfucker's ass, you think you gonna talk shit to me and that was gonna get you where you were gonna whoop my ass or get me out my energy and have me thrown off my game? Bitch, I think not. I sat right there letting her talk while all kind of shit was going through my mind, and I probably was looking crazy as a fuck, because everything in me was saying, this bitch 3 feet from you. Yo, reach longer than this bitch. Grab her ass. Everything in me was telling me to beat this bitch's ass, but that was spiritual warfare, y'all. That was spiritual warfare, good versus evil. And I have to let my good side win. I have to. And even when it came to the tarot thing, good versus evil, I allowed my bad side, the negative aspects of tarot, to win. That's why I had to shut that shit down. Not saying that I would never do another tarot reading or read somebody's cards, but not in the capacity of it being my primary business. Absolutely not. Because for everybody that took my advice and their life went further down a hole, I have to wear that motherfucking shit. That's what I don't want, y'all. And for everybody who took my advice and their life was better, I have to wear that shit too. But I can tell you, based on the last few weeks of videos and months of videos that I've been watching, a lot of people haven't benefited from my tarot in a positive light. I haven't added to people's soul purpose with my tarot in a positive light. And that's why I had to shut that shit down. See, that's what you call quality fucking control, okay? See, a lot of motherfuckers don't have that. But you have to, if you want to be successful. You have to be conscious and aware of what you're putting out there and the things that you have already fucking put out there. That's why I'm only giving my video a few more days for the rest of the people, because usually between 2 and 3 days, everybody who's going to watch your video done watched it. I'm shutting that motherfucking channel down. And this will be the only channel that I talk to, I talk from, I talk on for right now, until the universe or the divine, you know, gives me more direction. Because the direction that was heading, y'all, I was going to be responsible for a lot of people's failures in life. Because all I was talking about, only thing that was really popping was these motherfuckers bullshit ass drama. That's all people want to know about is they fucking drama. They want to know how they fucked up, but the thing about it is they don't want to know how to fix it. They just want to know that it's going to get better by doing nothing. Because the universe love you that much, he just going to overlook your motherfucking bullshit. See, that kind of message I can't sell, bro. I can't sell that shit. That's why even on this channel, when I first started, I was telling you all about hoodoo and shit. And then as I evolved, I was like, look, y'all need to stop trying to mix up all of these herbs and really clean yourself up. Then I clean myself up only to get contaminated again. Because guess what? That's the test. So when I seen that I was about to fail the test, guess what I did? Shit. I erased all them answers and I goddamn started back over, and I'm gonna ask the teacher, can I have a little bit more time to finish the test? Cause I ain't got time to be sitting up here getting an F on this test after all the F's I done got in life on my test of life. So nah, I'm good. And I hope you guys are finding some kind of messages in here that pertains to your life, because I'm just talking to you guys about my life, you know, but I'm human, and I'm no different from none of y'all. You feel me? I'm no different from nobody else. So I hope that you guys, you know, start walking in your purpose and start being more open to the unknown. Because if you plan to be a millionaire, you probably won't be a millionaire. If you plan to be poor, you probably will be poor. All right? And if you plan to do nothing at all, you probably won't never have nothing at all. So with that being said, I want you guys to carefully plan your life and ask the Most High to assist you, or assist you in what you think would make you happy. Because when you say that you think it'll make you happy, the universe will show you real quickly your desires ain't what make you happy. Being happy is an internal feeling. It's an internal knowing. And nothing that you can buy can make you happy. You have to be happy inside and create that happiness with the decisions that you make, and be okay with the things that ain't work out for you, because they ain't work out for a reason. One of my new sayings this recently has been caring and sharing, and not caring like the person, but caring. And what was the other one? Positive energy always creates elevation. So that's why I'm trying to get rid of all of this negative energy and move into the positive energy, because I feel like me staying on the positive end of tarot and using tarot positively to benefit myself and the people that inquire or solicit us for help. Other than that, I don't need to market it. I don't need to talk about it. I need to just talk to people about the change, because everybody change is going to be different, but everybody will go through a change, whether they believe in tarot or not. They will go through a change in life, and that's what I need to stay focused on. That's the thing that I'm good at, you know, changing up, you know, the play, because you don't know what the offense have, you know, and that's the other part that the universe been telling me, you know, where I lacked in my basketball career, I could take a lot of that coaching and lead people to their championship, whether it's in sports or not. And I always leaned on the knowledge that my coaches gave me, the things that they would say. I always felt like it could apply to more things than just sports. And that's why I've carried those lessons. If y'all haven't noticed, my life has really been shaped around the sport of basketball. That's really all I talk about, and barbering, because those have been the most influential periods of my life. And so I feel like that can help people, you know. And some people ain't never fucking played sports, so they don't have no fucking idea what it's like to have a coach or to be a coach. And I'm learning that my coaches in life were great, because they taught me the game of life, not just the game of the sport. And as this generation knows all too well, especially these 2000s, people born 2000 and up, parents ain't what they supposed to be. Parents ain't what they need to be. And so a lot of times, who you are is shaped from people who ain't even in your house. especially in these day and ages. That's how it was in my house. My parents were so busy fucking trying to prove to the world that they were saints and that they were these good people, that they had done failed every test the universe gave their ass, every last one. And I don't want to be like that. And so far, so good. But I started seeing myself walking into my parents' shoes, y'all. It scared the fuck out of me. It made me say fuck every goddamn thing. It made me say fuck everything. My parents is fucked up mentally, okay? Shit, some of them might even be certified lunatics on that ass, okay? So, you know, I just saw that and I didn't want that, you know? And it's not the fear of being my parents. It's just the fear of failing like they failed. And I was already starting to fail because I was doing it for the likes. And so I had to change that shit. And on here, I ain't never did shit for the likes. You know, I just said what I needed to say. Fuck if you like it, fuck if you don't. And I've gained more popularity from that, being my true authentic self, than I have from trying to put this facade. I'm not that motherfucking entertaining. I'm a serious person. I don't take life for a game. You understand? I feel like life is the game. And that's when all the fucking chips are down. That's how I've been taught. You do all the practicing in the world. You know, you fuck up during practicing. When the game is here, all that shit out the door. Stay focused. Don't look at nothing else. Don't care about what it look like. I don't give a good goddamn if your my coaches literally told us shit like this. I don't give a good goddamn if your tampon came out, your pad slid across that damn gym floor. You keep going. Okay? Because that's how you win. And so now that I have lived that, and my little pad done slid across the floor in front of people with that tarot thing, you know, I'm not gonna quit doing what I do. I'm just gonna go back to the drawing board and regroup, because I see that wasn't working. So the coach done had to take a time out and I had to sit a nigga on the bench for a little minute, have to talk to me about my plays, what I'm doing wrong, get my head back in the game, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Alright, sorry about that. Now that spit went across the goddamn street. But I say all that to say, and I know I done been on here damn near an hour. Wow. This is probably one of the longest videos I done motherfucking made on here in a while. But I really want y'all to understand, you know, where I am, why I did what I did, and why I'm being so transparent with you guys, because I don't want to lead no one astray. I don't want to stain my soul. And with that being said, the only way to do that is to 100% walk into my calling, despite what it looked like, what it feel like, how uncomfortable it is, how, you know, discredited it is, or whatever. I gotta walk in that shit. You feel me? And I gotta be authentically me. You know, and I'm gonna be real. It's scary. It is fucking scary. Because I feel so, what's the word? I feel so vulnerable. But if you ain't gonna be vulnerable to the spirit, who will you be vulnerable to? That's the question. So, peace, light, and love, family. I'll see you guys again. I'm gonna take a break from recording all videos for a little while. Maybe within this next week or so, I'll be back with another video, give you guys updates, because I am emotional right now. You can tell I'm up and down with my emotions and talking about leaving, because it is scary. But give me about a few days or so. I don't know if it actually be a whole 7 days. It might be less than that, because I got to get busy on my life's purpose. But before then, I got to finish doing my cleansings, getting my mind right, raising my vibrations even higher. and coming up with a new plan. So hopefully when y'all see me again, the way I'm feeling today will be long gone, and new days and sunshine will be here. So we'll see you. Stay in love. Peace.